All right, so state of the hobby update. Um, Gosh, for those who've been following my channel, have had a little dry spell. I have been so busy, uh, all different things going on. April York show. For those who don't know, I'm the Southern Division TCA webmaster. It's not part of the board, but I assist them with any of the web needs and Facebook pages. So um, one of the things that did come of that is 2 weeks ago was our first TCA show in the Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce area of Florida. I was the host for that show. It was actually for coming back to this area. There hasn't been a train show in Port St. Lucie for probably like 12 years. And used to be the Toy Train Operating Society used to do the one in Port St. Lucie. So we're trying to expand our area, and so we hosted one in Port St. Lucie. We had just under 80 tables, and it was a good show, and with a little bit of blessings, we'll try to have this show twice a year in this area and see where that goes. Obviously, the other thing that had gone on in April was the York show. TCA numbers, little concerning, but there are some reasons for it. But for those in the TCA, you figure as a group, 8-10 years ago, we had roughly anywhere, I think it was 34 to 38,000 members of the TCA. Right now, it stands at, I believe the number released was around the 16,000 mark. And of concern is, of the 15,000 active meeting members, we're looking at probably 80% of those numbers being in excess of 70 years of age. So the hobby is kind of fading out due to attrition. The York show itself had roughly 6,000 in attendance, which for April is a lot less than expected. But this year, with Easter falling so late, there were some major shows in Allentown the weekend before, and the weekend after had another major show. So the way this fell probably affected the attendance somewhat. April show to me has been slipping a little. I actually stopped going to the April. I really go to the October one now. It's just not really cost effective, but I think everybody is looking forward to the October show and hoping that the attendance numbers pick up. I know there's some maybe new ways of looking at things on how the TCA wants to do these shows, and I guess they'll start releasing that information probably about 2-3 months for the October show. The big thing that we still seem to be struggling with is how to bring in new members, especially now with the higher costs. Also you look at TCA National, it used to be $35 to belong to that. Now it's $50, and the local divisions too, because of the smaller numbers in each division. Most of them have had to scale their dues as well. So you're looking at $65-70 annually just to belong to the TCA now. And then if you want to travel and do the York show, that's another $25. So if most of your members are over 70, it probably isn't a value if you're on tough economic times. So hopefully things start turning better, and the October show will pick up. Just have to find a way to get fresh blood into the hobby, and go from there. I mean, one thing that has been pretty common now with all the train shows that I even go to, even you can talk about there's no younger people, but there are no entry level people. The collectors that are into this hobby have been collecting for a long time, and there isn't a need or desire to buy what we would call entry level. I mean, back in the 80s and 90s, a 2056, a 2046, those engines were, $150 to $175 all day long. Now these days you have them on the table and people just pass them right by. There's not much interest, and hey, if you can get $90, $100 out of those engines, you're probably doing pretty good. So the collector market and the current environmental stand, it's a little tough on the hobby right now. Time will tell where it goes, but you can also tell it's a lot easier to buy top quality stuff in boxes for the same prices that you would never be able to touch in years past. But that's just my take on where we're going. I hope that your geographical area is doing better than the southern area. Here prices are always a little less because there's no basements and there aren't a lot of people that even have space to do this kind of hobby. But I'm a diehard fan and I don't see myself leaving the hobby and I'm just trying to be kind of frugal with what I'm collecting and what I'm operating. But anyway, three videos for me in one day. I'm all caught up, and I'll start redoing some of the landscaping and working my way to completion on this layout, and then I'll start doing some restoration work in between. So again, thanks for your interest. I hope you had a great weekend, and look forward to getting my next video out. Thanks a lot.